Hello, we are Geeks Assembled and we have gathered here once again. And today it's animation night and we're going to talk about Ice Age. Yes, Blue Sky's Ice Age, which released in 2002. Can you believe 2002? It's unbelievable, isn't it, Brian? You weren't even born. You were two then, weren't you, Brian?
No.
Go on, Brian. What did you make of Ice Age?
Oh, you're going straight to me then?
Yeah.
That was a bit surprising, but okay. Uh,
Well, you're part of the cast.
well, yes, I am.
So anybody in the cast can go first.
Ice Age, the first one. I liked it. I thought it was a good film, good animated film. Who made this? Disney or Pixar?
No, I just said Blue Sky. I just no.
I didn't hear you before.
Yeah, Blue Sky made this.
Oh,
Blue Sky Studios.
Okay, so yeah, I never heard of their company before, so
They make all the Ice Age, and you know Rio, the bird one.
well, that's the thing. I never seen Ice Age or Leo, so this is my first time seeing Ice Age.
Wait, hold the phone. You've never seen any Ice Ages?
No, it didn't seem like my type of movie. But I've seen it. I've seen it today, and I watched it while I was eating my breakfast, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good film. A couple people that I'm aware of doing like of the voices. Ray Romano being one of them. Dennis Leary. I'm not too sure on the third, the other one. Who was the other one? Does anybody know?
I know his first name begins with John. His first name begins with John.
Ugazamio.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get treatment for that now, Lee.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Apply cream twice a day. Once in the morning, the other time at night. You'll be all right. It'll soon clear up.
But I did like the film. I thought it was a nice, enjoyable family film that anybody could watch like anytime. I mean, I think mostly person I was really enjoyed seeing in the with the voice work anyway would be Ray Romano, because I've mostly seen every episode. I've seen every episode of Everybody Loves Raymond from his show from when it was on. In fact, I got the whole box set of DVDs of the series. So, but yeah, Ice Age, what a great film. The little side character was just funny as hell. The little squirrel.
Yes, Scrat. Yeah, Scrat. He's brilliant. He's in every single one of them, by the way. Well,
Yeah.
They're all in all of them. They're all in every single.
He's not really a part of the story. He's just like a side character with his own story that
He goes on his own little adventure, yeah, but in the same world. He's still with them, but he's on his own little where he's wandering around the world, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, and I've noticed in the film that the human characters that they have in the movie, no lines whatsoever. They don't talk at all.
No, they don't. No.
They reversed it. They had the animals talk and the humans not really talk at all.
Well, this is the only one with humans in, isn't it?
Back in the day, they mostly didn't talk anyway. They mostly just grunted.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you've got to remember this is the Ice Age.
True, true. Um,
Can I ask, Brian? You do know the Ice Age is actually a thing that happened, right?
yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay, and it didn't just happen once either, by the way.
No, you
The
don't
Ice
say.
Age.
You don't say, Alan. I wasn't aware of
Just
it.
making sure.
Well, of course, there's 5 of them.
Yeah, 6 probably coming.
But this particular Ice Age for a film that was an animated film for kids, I loved it.
And I have to say as well, you got to remember when this film was released in 2002, animation was still, 3D animation was still fairly new. I mean, I think when was Shrek released? 2000, wasn't it?
I think
You
maybe like around the same time.
Yeah, I think Shrek was 2000, I think, or 2001 it might have been. And I remember seeing this at the cinema, and it was just amazing because it was so up to date. It was so like, wow, this is so realistic. And even today, the snow effect is still good. And back then, I think this was the first animation film to do snow. I don't think any other animation, 3D animation that is, had snow before this, or at least it didn't feature so heavily.
Shrek was a year before Ice Age. I just looked
Yeah,
it up.
but Shrek didn't have any snow, did it?
No, it did not.
Shrek didn't have snow. I think this is the first animation, 3D animation with snow. And to base it all around snow, I just remember the build up to this film where they had it on TV and they had interviews of it and how it was made and about it coming out, and the cast were doing interviews and they were showing how they did the animation. I just thought it was just amazing. Yeah, let's go to Lee since before he gets so bored.
Well, I'm so surprised there. I'm so surprised that you was amazed that they had snow in this. It's called Ice Age.
No,
Anyways,
no. I said the first. It's the first one to have snow.
No, but I'm just saying that just reminds me of a line in the film.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's an Ice Age. Yeah, it's one of the, as you say, the animation was in early stages back then, and you can tell now. This is one of the simplest forms of animation, and as you go through the years, the animation has got better. But for me, this movie is the better of all what has gone afterwards. For me, the first one for me is my favourite one because you get to know all the characters. You know, you get to know Scrat. I mean, Scrat is just a lovable character with his acorn, and also as well Sid the Sloth, just a brilliant character. So yeah, for me, it's a good film, family film. You can sit down from ages 5 to 95 watching this. There's nothing you can get upset about, and it's enjoyable. You're laughing places. You feel sad in places. I say when the baby goes back with the humans. You feel sad for Manny, the mammoth, in the caves with all the paintings, with the paintings of the mammoths. You know, so it's a good film. Say the voice acting is brilliant in this. So, yeah, it's an enjoyable movie. Over to you.
And I think this kicked off these type of animated films as well, because it's not a Pixar where it's totally like Pixar's more serious. You know, this was more of a proper comedy with comedy characters like Sid. You know, and some people find these characters annoying. Some people find, Sid annoying. And I just think, but it started that off. And this film is still going today. I mean, they're probably making a 6th one, which 6 films in a franchise is quite a lot.
Yeah, the 6th ones, they're in space.
No, that's the 5th one. That's already out. The one they're in space is already out.
Yeah, but they're going into the final frontier now.
No, they're taking it back to Earth. No, they are taking it back to Earth. Yeah.
I'm pulling your leg. Go on.
Oh right. No, because they've gone more over the top. Like the third one's got dinosaurs. The third one has got dinosaurs underground. They go to this underground cavern where there's loads of dinosaurs.
Really?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they find the dinosaurs. Lee said that this one's the best one. I actually don't think it is. I actually think the second one's better.
Well, you just talk a lot of rubbish, don't you?
No. You know what? I'm the host. I can kick you out. Actually, no, I can't because you've got.
No, you can't.
Let's go to Stephen Price quickly. Stephen Price, you know a lot about the Ice Age. We've just spoke to Lee. He's had experience during an Ice Age. He lived through it. Now we're talking to someone who's living through one right now. Stephen Price.
It's the rain age here, not ice age. Rain.
And how did you enjoy the rain age?
Not very nice, thank you.
You still got it for a few more decades yet, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, I know. It'll probably rain on the day of my funeral, no, am I luck?
No, that day it'll be sunny. The sun will finally come out.
Well, the Earth will probably have a crash by a road, next to a river, and my coffin will go downstream somewhere.
Well, this is very cheerful, talking about Stephen Price's all day. Will we be invited?
I don't know.
I certainly hope not.
No, would you, Brian?
Oh, you won't be invited, don't worry.
About this movie. I thought, oh, what am I getting myself into now? And I thought it was absolutely brilliant. The animation in it, them carrying the baby through the movie, the squirrel was hilarious in it, where he cracked all the ice. It was just awesome, and I can't wait to see the rest of the movies now.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Didn't know whether you'd like it.
I went to look for it on Netflix, but it's not on there.
There's only the second one on Netflix.
Yeah.
Why is there only one on Netflix? I did that. I went to have a look.
Yeah,
and it was Ice Age the Meltdown. It was like the only one there.
Yeah.
Well, what about putting up the others? Usually they put them all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've seen this film, God, hundreds of times. Absolutely hundreds of times. I mean, it's always on the telly for a start. But I'm a big fan of the Ice Age films. Not so much the latest ones. I don't like number 4. And I haven't seen number 5, but I like 1, 2, and 3. I like 3 because it's got dinosaurs in, and I like dinosaurs.
Well, you are one.
Says you. Lee, would you like to remind the audience at home how old you are? And then I'll tell them how old I am.
I
142.
I am 27.
No one's going to buy that. No one is going to. No one's going to buy that. Lee was born in 1937. So work it out for yourselves, dear viewers, how old Lee is.
And Alid is
not very good
at
That's the earliest.
And he's still working. He should be retired by now.
Yeah, I'm retiring right now. Yes, this is my last cast today. From now on, it's going to be Brian taking over.
What?
So let's keep him on his toes.
No.
Yeah, we can have a cast about all the highlights.
The highlight cast.
Bastards. You guys are never gonna let that go, are you?
No. Do you know we're
No.
still in the cast iron? Right.
I've got, what's your language, Brian, please? Thank you.
No, but this film and them doing the snow effects, all the films these days, all the animated films use snow effects really in some form or fashion now. So it really started all that off, and to create 5 sequels, you've got to be doing something right to create them, and each one has got more and more popular. The next one actually made more money. Each sequel has made more money, which is very rare because usually sequels, the returns are less. You get diminishing returns on each sequel that you do. And actually, this is one of the franchises where number 2 has made more money and number 3 made even more money, etc. So this is one of the franchises that has bucked the trend. That's why you've got 5 of them, because people like them and they're good. And like Lee says, whatever age you are, you can watch these films. Well, and this one certainly. Yeah. So all the characters are great. Scrat is absolutely brilliant. He just is the best thing about Ice Age, I think, in my personal opinion. I like all the characters, but Scrat, with his scenes, because he's dotted throughout the film, and him with that acorn and he's, cracking ice and things like that. And the poor little guy, he's really trying to get this acorn. Oh, he's hilarious. Anybody else have anything to say? What about Lee's cat? Let's speak to Lee's pussy on this. Let's consult the pussy.
You leave my pussy out of this. I like some of these scenes in this when they're in the windswept waste and there's icicles hanging off the horns and all like that, and then you go to Sid and they're all hanging out of his nostrils. I mean, it's just little scenes like that. And when they're down in the caverns on the ice slides, that is a brilliant scene where they're all trying to catch the baby. Brilliant scene, that. And shall we all play a game of Where's the baby?
Yeah, Where's the Baby? Yeah.
Where's the baby? Yeah, brilliant film.
Brian, favourite scene? Or scenes?
Watching paint dry.
Yeah, I think that's what he was doing then. Yeah.
Watching the highlight.
Was you admiring the wall? Oh, what a lovely wall.
I'm on Netflix right now.
You're on Netflix?
Yeah, I'm searching my Netflix search.
It's
You're
good,
not watching the film now.
It's good to see he pays attention to what we're doing.
Yeah. No, he's just watching. He's just watching the film now.
I'm paying attention. I'm listening. But let's see. Anyway, what were you saying?
Come on, Spock.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No. Favorite moments. I believe my favorite moments is when they I believe my first favorite moment I think would have to be from when the baby slips out of each of their arms and heads right down into that pit of slide pit, and they try to go.
You haven't been listening, have you?
What?
You just mentioned Lee's favourite moment.
It's mine and all, so no point in asking me.
Brian, continue, and then we're going to go to Stephen Price for his favourite moment.
Forget it.
No, carry on. I'm sure you've got other favourite moments.
Well, I'm sure I have, but there's no point.
Yeah, Scrat. You like Scrat, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, there you go. Mention Scrat.
Scrat.
Was that it? Where you going?
Well, you just said to say Scrat. Anyway, I think my favorite moments would probably be from when when they have to say goodbye to the baby.
Yeah.
at the end. I think that was a wonderful scene. And I actually I started tearing up during that scene.
Really?
Oh my God.
Well, Ryan.
Shut up.
Well, I don't quite know what I say after that. I can't feel a bit of a tear coming on. You'll have us all going in a minute, Brian.
And also, I think my most favorite scene is when all three of them take on the other
Sabre-toothed tigers, yes.
Yeah, the other saber-toothed.
Yes, the other saber-toothed. You're trying to think what they were, yeah.
Yeah, yes. Like Power Rangers. Saber-toothed tiger! No, no. When they take on all the other saber-toothed tigers at the end, I thought that was probably the most badass scene that I've seen within the film. I absolutely enjoyed and loved that scene.
Well, you watch the second one. I actually prefer the second one. As I say, you go and watch the second one. You'll enjoy that. It's on Netflix.
I didn't see any of them, so.
Then none of them are on your Netflix.
I didn't. Well, I mean, I didn't look on Netflix yet, but I'll probably do that later.
Well, you're on Netflix now. Why don't you look now? You just said you browse.
Anyway, those are my favorite moments within the film.
Now, Stephen Price, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Did you shed a tear?
No.
You asshole.
Did it grab you?
Grab me? Like what?
What's your favourite moments?
Really?
Brian, shut up. You're not funny.
I told you.
Moment is the beginning of the movie where he cracks the squirrel cracks the ice. So that was very well done. The part where they walking across like a bridge and it all collapses and the volcano is erupted and all that. That was very good. And the part where he's sliding, he goes through this rock face and he sliding down, I thought that was very good.
Yep, is that it?
Yep, that is it.
I thought you were going to start singing then.
No.
We're going to have a bit of a tune from you.
No.
Oh,
Let it go.
No, that's a different film with ice and snow, Brian.
That's copyright struck.
Yep, there you go, Brian. We're copyright struck because of you now. Thanks for that. You owe us 28p now from what we would have made. Really, we wouldn't have made 28p. Favourite moments, what more can I add? Not much really, because this film, I just enjoy it throughout. I think it's a good film throughout. It's enjoyable throughout. I don't think there's any moment that the film really lulls. It's got a good pace and it's got some good sequences in it, like when they go down the slide and the what Brian mentioned with the saber-toothed tigers and everything like that. And Lee's got a smile on his face. What does Lee want to say? What's he doing with that finger? I hate to think where that thing.
I've just remembered the Sid the Sloth scene where he treads and walks doo-doo all over the rhino's green salad.
Yeah.
That just came into my head there.
And we might as well go to final say and score, mightn't we? Let's go to Alex and Susan first. No, we're not. Let's go to Stephen Price. Let's go back to Wales.
Yeah, well, it's raining at the moment. Yeah, brilliant animation. Can't wait to watch the second one and the rest of the movies. It gets a solid 10 from me.
Oh, wow, a 10. Let's go to Brian.
My turn.
A 10 as well. Wow.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it is a 10 out of 10 because
But it made you cry, didn't it? So if it makes you cry, it's got to be worth something, in it? It's got to be worth something good.
what do you? No, that's another thing you guys are never gonna let go.
It's
It's the first time it's the first time you've cried watching the highlights, Brian.
No, it was only the trailer. Mistake. It was only the trailer.
I'm done. I had my say. It's 10 out of 10. Just leave it be.
You're not going to cry again, are you? Let's go. He's off. He's off to get some tissues. But that's not for the crying. Let's go. Let's go to Steve. Stephen, I'm losing it. Let's go to Lee. Where are we going now? He's taking us on a room tour.
Well, he'll be went to the toilet. I'm going to give this. It's an enjoyable movie, as I say. And I like Scrat and I like Sid. I'm giving it an 8.
Yeah, an 8's a fair score because that's exactly what I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it an 8 because I've seen the other films, and like I said, I don't think this is the best one. I think the second one is better, but this is the second best. Definitely. It's definitely not the worst one. But like I say, the second one's the best. And of course, there have been other animated films since this has come out, which are complete 10 out of 10s. And this isn't quite up there with those animated films, but it's still a very, very good, enjoyable film. You can just sit back, relax, and just have fun watching it. Just have fun watching it. It'll make you laugh, it'll make you giggle, and it'll cheer you up. And that's what you want a film to do, really, at the end of the day. And if you're Brian, it'll also make you cry. So tell us below what you made of Ice Age. Any of them, tell us below what you think of the sequels as well. And remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of us. And if you don't, well, don't know what's wrong with you. Why wouldn't you want to see Stephen? Why wouldn't you want to see Stephen? He's very famous.
Not with my chainsaw.
You just imagine him coming down the hill. So, yes, hit that subscribe button. Look after yourself. Take care. And we will see you next time. Cue Susan. Susan, hello. Oh, this is the extended edition. Welcome to the extended edition.
Hello. Wait, is this the sing-song bit in the?
It's not unusual to be loved anyone.